Once upon a time, two boys grew up playing hockey in the village of Terrace, British Columbia. One of them went on to play in the National Hockey League. The other became a comedian. Now, one flies planes and coaches youth hockey. The other is still a comedian and owns news skates. This is their podcast, Enjoying Orange Slices with Jeff and Ian.
Hello, Jeff Sharples.
Hello, Ian Bagg. We got to hurry, I guess. I was just told you got to catch
We
a
got
plane.
30 to 35 minutes, and I got to catch a plane.
Yeah, so that's
We
kind
usually
of
do this in the morning. We usually do it in the morning, but today
Yeah,
we're
we
doing
do.
it at night.
well, it's kind of fun tonight because we got a chance to watch a bunch of the games, and so we can talk a little bit about what's going on, and then what you got going on this weekend, and
Okay.
the wreath
Let's talk
on your
about
front
what
door.
you got going on. We don't have a wreath. We have a zero with a bow in it. I came home last night. I did 2 nights at the Hermosa Beach, by the way, just this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday was 10 tickets away from being sold out. Wednesday was completely sold out. But our friend of the show, Rick Ball, came out to the show.
Yeah, that's
Came
right.
out.
So it was too short of being sold out.
Yeah.
Because Rick brought Sally
Rick-
with him. So
He brought his lady friend with him. His mom will be very proud. I told him Millard doesn't show up anymore, and he should just come on the podcast whenever he feels like
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
We
you know what? We're going to open this thing up.
We should have texted him right now. He's just in his hotel. Oh, he's with his lady, so he's probably
Yeah, we
out
don't want to bug
seeing
him.
Los Angeles because he isn't working tonight because that's on TBS, right?
That's right. And we got to hurry this up because they're dropping the puck in half an hour.
That's funny.
I want to see the Kings and the Blackhawks. Yeah, so Rick came out. The Hawks are on the road. And so our friend Rick Ball, the play-by-play guy, friend of the show, but just a friend, period. Went to high school with Rick. We've talked about Rick many times. And so he was here the other night in Vegas, and ESPN did the game. And is it ESPN doing the game? I guess again tonight. So Rick's on the road.
No, it's TBS. Isn't it TBS tonight?
Maybe it is. I'm not
Thursday,
sure.
Isn't Thursday night hockey for the NHL? I can't remember. I can't keep up this year.
Regardless, Rick has been a healthy scratch the last 2 games because it's been a
He
national.
loves it.
Oh, I mean, how great is this? He's out. It's 7 degrees, and I don't even know what that is in Celsius. I'm just going to say like minus 15, probably. Maybe not that bad. Maybe minus 10, maybe 10 to 15 for the Celsius crowd. And you know what? He's out on the West Coast. It was beautiful when he came in the other day for the Vegas Chicago game. Now it's, of course, SoCal's always beautiful. It's always got this
How about
radiance.
that goal Bedard scored that night?
Yeah, you know, Rick was at
Did
the
you
game.
Did you work that game, or did you go to that game?
No, I didn't go to the game. I was helping with our local minor hockey program, which I
giving back to the
Giving
community.
back,
Jeff Sharples.
well, it's just kind of. I'd love to have gone, but yeah, I'm not even going to acknowledge that. But yeah, this is like a conversation with my mom right now. We just talk over each other nowadays.
Last week you sent me a picture of me on FaceTime, and it wasn't even. It was just like torso down, like from right here.
I thought I was talking to my family. My aunt, she'd put it on FaceTime, and all I'd look is the roof or the ceiling fan. And now my mom you took a page out of my mom's book, and normally she's got it pointed down
just
the hall.
Showing you my torso.
Yeah, I know. And that was impressive with your Oasis shirt on. Like, what is up with that shirt with the date on it? Isn't Oasis a band?
The night I went to the show, son. I went to the show that night. I went to the Oasis concert. It was fantastic at the Rose Bowl.
Oh, okay. When was that?
I don't know, whatever the date is on the shirt.
Was it September?
It was September.
It's like, yeah. So, anyways, so Rick sent me a text. He was at the game, obviously, or from the bar. I don't know where he was the other night. But he sent me a text, and there was a delay from, obviously, he's watching it live. He goes, wow. And I didn't say anything, but I said to Michelle, I go, Rick just sent me wow. She goes, way to wreck the game for me. Like, he just said
That's
wow.
really funny.
Eh,
That's really
yeah.
funny.
She's like, he just wrecked the game. I said it could have been,
Well, turn it off.
yeah, it could be Vegas scoring, and you don't know. Anyways, Bedard, you're going to see that highlight goal. And the thing that's most impressive about him is a lot of guys shoot the puck really hard. But when you have that kind of release, like he just kind of flings it like it's boom. It's unbelievable how Bedard has come on, and there's so much pressure on that young man, and he's doing such a great job. And it's awesome to see the Hawks back playing well. So great game
Hawks
here
do
the
it
other
right.
night
The
with
Hawks
Vegas.
know that you got to take it into the ground, bring it out of the ground again. So
Yeah, that's one of the ones that went way into the ground. Um, they were down by Elon Musk's all his tunnels. He
yeah,
came
yeah.
back
Took a
up,
look.
the
Took
Boring
a look at the
Company,
tunnels.
right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
uh, and then they've done a great job. So well, I really like. I mean, it starts. They always talk about it. You need the high draft picks and generational players are nice. Connor Bedard's not at a generational player. He's not there yet, but man, is he ever turning into a really good
Boy, he's really
pro?
good. He's
Yeah, and
really, really good.
I mean, if you talk generational, you're talking McDavid, probably Draisaitl, McKinnon, McCarr. Um, there's other guys in the league, but we'll just use those guys because we always talk about them.
Ovechkin.
Ovi, Sid, Sidney, Crosby, right? Those guys are generational. I know
Yeah,
there's more, but a guy like Bedard, I mean, a big step for him is obviously the team is starting to win, but the other thing is he's really close to going to the Olympics. If they
yeah.
if they finish that building over there and all the players can go.
I love it.
So,
I love that everybody's all fired up. Like everybody's surprised that Italy is running is running a little late on things.
I
What?
you know
What? The people that take a nap during the day are late?
you know what I like is I I don't know what people are more concerned about or fired up about. I don't know whether it's more that they're concerned about the fact the building is probably not going to have any windows on it, but they might have some ice available to play, or that the
Right.
building is 4 feet shorter than the National Hockey League normal rink. Like,
That's to
what's
me that was
people are
hilarious.
so it's crazy. I mean, we played for years now. The game's totally changed now, but we played for years. Chicago Stadium, one of the greatest buildings of all time to play in, was a smaller surface.
Well, how big was it?
You know what? I think
198, 197.
no. You know what? I think the smallest was it might have been Chicago or Boston. I don't know, but I know Buffalo. They're comparing it to Buffalo, and they're saying that Buffalo was 196. So the odd in Buffalo, and then Boston and Chicago might have been 194 by 85. So most NHL rinks are 200 by 85. It's going to make a huge difference. 4 feet is like it's going to make a massive difference out there for the NHL. I think they got to take
Oh
it out of the
yeah.
neutral zone. Most likely, they'll take it out of the neutral zone. And
And into the defensive zone immediately.
yeah, or they'll just push the nets up against the boards and go, "Okay,
remember,
boys, here's your four
remember
feet back."
when we were in Bugs and they just bring out the fire hose and split the ice? That's basically
Yeah.
what they're doing at the Olympics this year.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
nowadays we wheel out these portable boards and they're
uh-huh.
so awesome. Like you just wheel them out there. Some yeah bumpers that the kids
Tell
run
me how that
into.
works.
Nothing
How does
like
it go
that.
again?
Yeah. You're the guy that makes the sound effects on this
Your
show.
sound effects, Johnny, tonight.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think I just about blacked out there. But the boards now that they roll out for the games are awesome. We used to put a fire hose down. Think about that. How many pucks? How many times did you skate into the other team's game? Go get your puck back.
Yeah.
Right?
But it was, you know what was great about that? It was just like, okay, we got to come up, we split the ice. I got an idea. How about we just put a fire hose down? All right, forget safety.
Oh yeah,
The pool's burning down, but we got the fire hose on the
that's
ice.
right. That's right. Took it. Yeah. Good thing there was never a problem at the rink. But yeah, it went from fire hose to kind of bumpers to now they got the portable boards that are
Yeah.
unbelievable. And
Everything just keeps evolving. If you don't believe in evolution, look at the middle of the ice in hockey.
or the rink they're building in Milan.
I love it. We got no measurements. We'll make it ourselves.
Yeah. I love Italy, but I'm not the least bit surprised. But I think it's funny. Like, you know what? Don't worry about the 4 feet that might not be there because you might not be playing games, which that's the concerning part is
Yeah,
no
yeah.
plan B. And
What you do is you go look at the building that the Coyotes played in for the last 2 years and think about what you're going to be playing in. That's what you go. What do you got to do?
oh,
The Olympics are if the Milan Olympics are if the Arizona Coyotes got the Olympics.
we were talking about that the other day. Like, where could you play? What city could hold it? Like, there's the logistical nightmare of moving these guys, security concerns, and the rest of it. Like, it's insane. So
It's insane. It's a big lift, but that's the point of why it takes so long for somebody to get the games is because they have to show that they can do it. And it seems like almost every Olympics they barely get it done. So
yeah, and you know the other thing is it's not like they're giving them 6 weeks to get it
mhm.
ready, although that's where we are now.
Right.
Uh, you know, you're probably a little bit longer than that. I'm guessing when you get awarded the Olympics, like we've known the Olympics, Summer Olympics are coming to LA in 28. We've known about that for a long time. So obviously we've known about what the Olympics going to show up in Italy for a long time
We're gonna
too.
live in the garage and rent out the house.
You should.
We are.
Good. Well,
Oh,
we're
good.
what
Good.
if we come down? Yeah.
Well, then we won't be renting it out that week if you guys come down.
Are you interested in going? What
I'm getting chirped in the
events?
background. When are they coming down?
When are what events are you interested in? Like, well, I'll give you both. Okay,
Water
so if
polo?
you water polo,
Yeah, I definitely want to go see that.
okay,
I think that's in Long Beach too. We have I think we have volleyball too. Women's volleyball. We'll be
hey,
going that. We'll be going to
you're
that.
gonna have flashbacks to Skeena High.
Sunglasses.
Hey, why has he got a Wilding mask on going in there so Cab doesn't rip his head off? He's got welding
He's
goggles
got a
on.
set of fake eyeballs and a pair of glasses. I'm looking that way.
I could just see it. Hey, the volleyball's in Burbank. Why didn't we get tickets for stuff in Long Beach? Well, because
well,
all we could do is get the volleyball
that's all we could
tickets.
get. That's all we could get. Love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, I guess back to hockey. How about so? What would you want to go see? Obviously, the hockey in the Olympics. Anything else in the Winter Olympics?
In the Winter Olympics, I would
Just
like to see ski jump.
ski jump would be good, just in case all the hockey players get over there and there are no games. We think of some things for them to do.
Yeah, that's what speed skating.
Speed skating is awesome. I'd love to see the 90-meter ski jump too. I cannot think
Yeah.
of that without thinking of Eddie the Eagle. And for those of you that are tuning in, they're like,
Legend.
"Who's Eddie the
Legend.
Eagle?" Go Google him. Was he Calgary? Is that where he burst
Calgary
on the scene?
Olympics. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just came a guy from England decided that he wanted to go to the Olympics, and they didn't have it. He figured out which team didn't have an athlete on it, and that's the sport he picked. Brilliant.
And you know the ABC. The
Oh,
thrill of victory and the agony of defeat every time that
and the eddy of defeat. That's what they should say.
He'd sit up on that up on that little bench they give him to sit on, and you'd be just like, "Oh God, please no!"
There you go.
Like
he was lucky. He was lucky. He just wasn't demolished like as a human.
And he had some spills, but he actually landed a few too. And for a guy that probably finished last in the Olympics, he was the most popular guy in the Olympics.
It goes. That's what the Olympics is all about, right? It's not always about being first. But as Ricky Bobby would say, you're second, you're last.
You'll love
So
this. The other day I said something to the kids about being first or last on the ice, and they're looking at me like, "What?" I said, "Ricky Bobby from
and like who?
Talladega Nights." Not a clue.
Not one answer.
Not a like. Have you guys seen that? Like, I'm not
Might as well brought
recommending
up
you.
Burt Reynolds.
Smokey and the Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The other one is the skeleton and the bobsled. I have to go see those ones, right?
that would be fun because those guys, they're just ripping down there. Yeah. The Winter
Ripping.
Olympics has so many cool things. Summer Olympics, I just have always marveled at the track and field. Um,
Hmm.
I think those
Swimming.
swimming's good.
Hmm.
All right.
Hmm. All right.
So what?
Swimming is good. I think we
Yeah.
should use that. That should be our new thing. Swimming's good.
Enjoying swimming with Jeff and
Enjoying
Ian.
swimming with Jeopardy in the pool.
It would be kind of fun to commentate on some of these sports that we really aren't that.
Yeah.
Not that we're experts in hockey. We talk about hockey. Wouldn't exactly.
We know a little bit about it. I
Yeah,
love
we
it.
know a little
My
bit more about
my
hockey than the other
banker,
sports.
my banker, one of my bankers, always he gambles on hockey and he loves hockey, but he doesn't know much about it, so he has to talk to me about it every time I come in. Today he comes flying up. We need to fire Hiller. That's what
Oh my God.
like in the middle of the bank and just yelling, "We need to fire Hiller. His power play is nothing. He doesn't care about the power play at all. We gotta fire Hiller." I go, seems as though he lost some money on a bet.
Yep.
Uh,
I was out today with some friends. I actually got invited to play golf, and I hadn't played in a
ooh.
long time. I know it was
So why you
about
got a nice base?
yeah. I don't know if I do or I'm just red from swinging so hard all day, and then about the 15th hole just melted down. Yep. But they were
Who'd
they
you
were
go with?
looking at the games tonight, and they were looking at the games tonight, which obviously this will air after, but there wasn't really any that I liked, but I did like the Islanders for some odd reason. I like Pittsburgh in Tampa, and then Tampa got a goal taken away, which was a review from Toronto on a glove hand pass, a hand pass, which I didn't. I was like, oh wow, that's a really tough one because the puck came rimming around the boards, and the guy brought his arms up to protect himself, and it bounced off his glove. So I'm like, oh, that's a tough hand pass. Either take it in the
Yeah,
lips or get your hands up, right?
you have
But
choices. Pass it with your face or pass it with your hands. What
yeah,
you're gonna do?
so yeah, so as we go on, we'll see how
Who'd you
many
golf with?
bankers. Who did I what?
Golf
My
with?
neighbor Scott, great guy. So
Ooh.
Scott and his hey, and you'll
Were
love
you on
this.
your local course?
Yes, we were on one of the local ones here. I don't know
Oh, did you
how
guys
they all got so
did you take
green.
a golf course from your house? A golf cart from your house?
No, no,
With
no.
Scott, because
I
Scott's
was
got a nice
driving.
golf cart, doesn't he?
Yeah, Scott's got a really nice golf cart. Actually,
Yeah,
it looked like he was moving. He had so much stuff on the back of the golf cart before he left the course.
that's really fun.
But yeah, we went out and hey, so you'll like this. You know who I played with today, and a shout out to our old friend, his cousin or his nephew Vinny from Chicago, and I said,
Oh, no way.
yeah, I know a Vinny from Chicago. Yeah, yeah,
No way.
yeah.
We
So it
got a
was
little
like,
Vincy. We got a little Vincy
yeah,
pool
we
now.
got it, and yep, he's like the bigger Vin, except he has got a full head of hair, and
No way.
he's a little younger. But other than that, everything was identical. Yeah.
That's really funny.
So yeah. So I'm kind of browsing from time to time at the Edmonton Seattle game, which was a real tight
Great
check
unis.
unit affair in the
Great
first.
unis.
Which ones do you like tonight? I
Seattle's.
you like Seattle's?
Yeah, I like them
I
more. I
don't.
like.
You know what? In person, they'd probably be great, but they don't show well. I don't think on TV.
I love that black with just a little bit of brightness. I
Yeah,
like
but you
that. I
can't
like
ever
that look.
tell whose number. Like if you look at
Who
it,
cares? It just looks good.
okay, you're just like we're Seattle. We don't need numbers. We're just going to
Yeah,
skate
we're
around.
Seattle. We're Seattle.
We have a
All
third
good with it.
jersey, everybody. That's what they're
Yeah,
saying.
definitely. About time we got a third jersey. We've
I
learned from the
like.
Canucks. Just every time you're having problems, bring out another jersey.
I'm the Oilers jerseys are like a throwback from I think way
They're a
back,
little
but
ugly.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm in love with either, but sometimes when you see them in person, they're much nicer. So I'm gonna just bury that one and be like,
Walking a
okay,
fine line. What's that Huey Lewis song? Walking a line, walking on a thin line, or something like that. That's what you do. Walking a line. Don't
walking.
offend anybody.
No,
Don't.
no, I don't. I'm not really. They just Oilers are up 6-2 as we talk. Lane Lambert looks like he's ready to just about take the whole team out back and beat them. They're just the chances Oilers are getting against them is like insane. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of either of those jerseys. I'm just going to say it. I like Seattle's regular jerseys and the Oilers' regular jerseys. Not the biggest fan of the retro or whatever Seattle's got going tonight, which I guess is their third.
Boo hiss boo.
Yeah.
Anyways, it looks like the Oilers might be coming out of their early season slump a little bit. They're struggling a little bit, but they're kind of like it seems like they're shaking off some of that rust
Yeah, I think what
coming
I've
out to
kind of thought
play.
the last week or so, well, Edmonton played a lot of games on the road to start the year, but you're starting to see some of the teams that really sprinted out in front start to kind of level just a bit.
Hmm.
And then teams that you'd expect, like Edmonton, I expect Winnipeg to get better. Vegas
Hope so.
is kicking around still. Like Vegas is as much adversity, I guess, as the teams had. They're still right there. And another team,
Boston's impressing us.
Austin, Marco Sturm. You know what? Early candidate for coach of the year.
Good for him.
Oh, it's unbelievable the way they
And
play.
yeah, so
Yeah.
they're playing great. I watched. There's a behind the scenes with them too, and I enjoy the way he talks to the guys too.
Well, you knew Marco a lot better than I did, but the time we did speak with him, he got put on the radar with the German team at the Olympics, right? That's where
Hmm.
he really got the coming out party. And so for everybody else that like, and you talk about the Olympics, there was an opportunity, like you cheer for your country, and we love that hockey gets all this publicity, but it's a chance for people to come and get seen on the global stage. And
Hmm.
Marco has done a great job of riding that all the way from the German team to the Los Angeles Kings organization, where he's a head coach of the Ontario Reign, to now he's in Boston. And there's no way I would have thought Boston would be where they are. But man, has he got them playing, and they're the big bad bees again, man. They're a
Hmm.
rugged team. So yeah.
There they are. They are rugged. Yeah. Uh, um, two scores. So we're taping this on Thursday night. This will probably come out on Friday. On Wednesday night, the two shocking scores to me were 7-1 uh, in Anaheim. Or is that 7-0? That was 7-0 in
No,
Anaheim, right?
no, that was up in that was 7-1 up in San Jose.
And 7-0 in Anaheim.
5-0 in Anaheim.
No, there was two sevens last night.
Okay, well, maybe
Well,
they got to
you
seven.
just
They
let me
might have
just
got to
look.
seven. I don't
No,
know.
don't no,
I
don't
might. I
you
don't
just
know.
scolded
I
me, so I have to look now.
no. Go look it up. But I thought it was
Um,
five. Might be wrong.
no,
Might be. I think it was
no.
5-0. Utah. Anyways, I want to talk about this. Well, we're not live, but Edmonton and Seattle. 10 minutes left in the second. It's 6-3. There's been 9 goals in the first 30 minutes. That's awesome. Could
That's
you
just
imagine if it got back to like where it was just run and gun every night? Because it is fast these days. But could you imagine if it was
if it just became beer
it
league hockey.
became the '80s again, and the scores are 6-5, 7-6? Oh, Seattle just oh my God, Seattle just had crazy chances. So there's the shots are 19-17. There's been 9 goals. So.
It was 7-0 Mammoth over the
But
Ducks.
they ended up getting it to 7, eh?
Yeah, and then
I must
seven
have gone to
one.
bed, and they
You
must have
must have
scored too
fallen
late.
asleep.
Yeah.
You must have been just looking out the window at the sphere.
Well, Barry Melrose, an old blast from the past, Barry, who I had in Adirondack, said, "We're going to win hard and we're going to lose hard." And so, you know what? Getting pumped 7-0, that's losing hard. So I don't expect that Q was
I
overly,
don't think he was thrilled. Even
yeah.
his face, even his face when they're at five, you're just like you see him. He's just like I, his nose looks huge. You're like, I just want to go home.
Yeah, in San Jose, Washington got out. How about this? Protus, who's just a monster of a guy, he gets a breakaway and he does a drop pass to Brendan Duhaime, and he scores a drop pass shorthanded on a breakaway. Oh my God. I'm like,
Good for him. Good for
I'm
him
just
playing
like,
different.
you know what? And just think about that for a second. He gets a breakaway and on it, he's shorthanded and he drops the puck to the trailer, and Duhaime gets his stick on him, scores. I'm just like, oh
Scores.
my.
I
I'm
love it.
like, I'm like, please, I just hope any of the kids that are in minor hockey never see this, because you know what's coming next time one of them gets a
Right. You know
breakaway.
exactly. Oh my goodness. We're
Gonna
drop
set my
passing
buddy
it
up.
every
Yep.
time. Yeah. Gotta help my buddy. Shake and bake.
Yeah. Saying shot engaged.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Interesting enough, I was offered tickets for the game with Washington and LA Kings, although I was working, so I couldn't go. But the word was, chances are this is Ovi's last time here. That's what was said to me.
Hmm.
Little insider information.
Source. Yeah, your sources.
I'm not giving my source away.
Shh, sources.
50 cent.
But here's the thing. If Ovi, who's on fire, he got, what did he get, 2 or 3 last night?
Yeah.
So he's at what, 14 or 15, I think. Okay, so we all know when Ovi gets going and he's at 9, let's say, I think he's around 9, 10, 9, 12 area for goals now. He's okay.
Hmm.
What if he gets going and let's say he gets it up around, it's a bit of a stretch to think, but maybe not. Maybe he can get it up to 9:35, 9:40, maybe stretches it up to 9:45. Let's just say he has 950 in his sights, or he goes crazy and he fills the net like he can.
Right.
And my thing is I'd love to
I
see
think if he
him.
played a couple more years, he could get to 1,000.
That's where we're at. We're going after is what's it going to take for him to say, um, you know what, I'm going for 1,000. He might be like done, but I don't
He's
know.
thick. Oh my God, he's so thick. When they show him in the dressing room, when they stand next to everybody else, he's just this, and everybody's like this, and just like
Yeah,
walking
the
around.
players today are like, they're thin.
Thin,
They're and
built
Ovi's
like
like,
swimmers.
Ovi's built like a middle linebacker, like 6'3", 235, 240.
He's built like one of those Russian tanks that keep getting bombed in Ukraine.
He's
Just
yeah, he's a big man.
it's a big when you say we seen that video of him playing soccer. That shows how big he is. It's just two of those soccer players look like his legs. You know what I
Oh
mean?
well, the one guy just gets a yard sale. Obi, hey, that's the kind of athlete he is. Yeah, he's amazing. So everything has to kind of come to an end at some point. But
Apparently,
I,
he's having beers after every game too. I love that.
he doesn't care. He's Ovi. Like that's the thing. Hey, when you can be known as like one name, like
He's the
Michael,
Madonna of hockey.
Madonna, um, you know, Bono, right? And then you got
Right.
Ovi, you got Gretz. Like
When you talk about Bono, you're talking about Cher's ex-husband, right?
exactly, Sonny. Yeah, I do. When I said Bono, I was like, "There's not a chance you're not going to let me get away with that one."
Hey, Bono.
Hey, yeah, but yeah, I like how you came with Madonna. You didn't go with the sports athlete.
Well, I'm trying to think who else has got goes by one name.
Rory, Tiger.
I think, but Gretzky doesn't. He does. He goes by the Great One. He's got
No,
the
Gretz.
Great One.
Okay, like if you said Gretz to
Three
someone,
names.
the Gretz, the great.
The Gretz.
Ovi, Sid.
Ski. Sid gets a completely different he gets a half a name. That's how great he is.
I'm trying to think of some other nicknames here where we'll go. But even Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr, one of the greatest of all time. What
That's
was
two
his?
names.
Yeah, Bobby Orr. Like it was it's always Bobby
Bobby.
Orr. Bobby Orr. Like you don't
Bobby
have
Orr.
so
Bobby Orr.
anyways. Mario kind of had one too, but Mario's nickname, I didn't know this,
Mario's.
was
What?
Ace. Mario Lemieux.
Really?
Yeah, Ace.
That's why that guy on TBS keeps saying I'm Ace, so nobody thinks he's Mario. Ace, it's Ace here. Really? They called him Ace?
Yeah, Ace. Yeah,
Huh. I've never heard that before.
yeah.
Weird. How long ago did you hear that? Is that
I
like a
heard that
recent
quite
thing
a
that you
bit.
heard?
I heard that quite a long time ago, and Busky always told me about it. And then we ran into Busky's old D partner one night at T-Hole before he got behind the bench again. The
Who's
great
that?
Paul Coffey, who's is just hilarious. And
Hold
they
on.
got taught, and I was like, they're talking about Ace. I'm like, Ace, like, and then somehow Mario came into it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, Ace in Pittsburgh, and then I put it together. So, guy, I was talking to a guy
Where
about
did he
this.
play with Coffee?
Busky, I think
Yeah.
he might have played with him in Pittsburgh and in L.A.
Huh.
Definitely Pittsburgh. But here's one for you. So you look at Gretz, who's he won't admit it, but arguably he's the greatest of all time. Okay, Gretz. But if you look
Mhm.
at Gretz and Mario, how good would Mario be in today's game? Like Gretz would be unreal too, but Mario is
Mario would be
six.
better. Mario would
Mario
be.
is
This
six
is
four. I mean, and there's not near as much going on in today's game, like as far as the hooking and holding,
how about
running
Lindros in
interference
today's
with
game?
guys. He'd be unbelievable. Like I think like both of those guys, obviously generational, so they could both play. But I was
Uh-huh.
thinking about Mario Lemieux today. It's like that guy in today's game would be insane because he was insane when he played. I can only imagine. I mean, he had
I just think about some guys with today's equipment. Just silly. Can you
yeah,
imagine? Because he was wearing like basically cement boots when
yeah.
he was skating.
There's lots of guys, but Mark Messier, Mess is another guy I think of. He's so crazy watching him out there today because he could fly. Plus, he was mean as a junkyard dog, and he could do it all. So, like, think of those three guys in today's game. It'd be pretty fun. Oh, you
I don't
just
want to
muted
think about
yourself.
them in this.
There you go.
Did I mute myself? I
Yeah.
don't want. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about them in today's
Hey, and you don't want to give up your sources.
game. I don't want to give up my sources. I don't want to think about it. I'm not. I'm just protesting everything today. I'm a protester.
All right, you got to
Uh,
get going, I guess. So, I guess you got to work. So,
Got to go to Cincinnati for
Cincy.
4 shows. Me and John win.
Oh, John Wynn. Hey, was John Wynn in Hermosa with you this week?
He was. He was. He did come down
How
to
was that?
Hermosa. Yeah, Johnny's always great.
Well,
Uh,
what did Rick think of Johnny? Because I mean,
I didn't get. I did. We just talked a little bit because had the lineup of people that I had to talk to.
jeez, yeah, they're
Humble
lined up,
brag about my
just like
line of
Starbucks
people
and
that
Costco. They're lined up.
they're
They're
lined
lined
up
up
to give me
to get
shit.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They'll
All
pay.
right.
They'll pay to be a member. But
Do you have like a fan? Do you have a
I think
membership?
Rick Paul had a great time.
Do you have a?
An early. That's actually a good idea. The
Yeah.
membership, and you get first crack at the front seat.
Yeah. There you go. You're not outside today. You're not sucking in any
Uh,
of that pesticide or in your garage sucking
no,
in
I'm
those
inside the
fumes.
house. Fence is
Yeah.
painted. Looks good. Oh my God, it's all coming together. We're about to not have workers at the house for a while. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it will be. So
It's ready when you guys ever want to come down and visit us.
yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's
Don't put any pressure on us. We'll get there.
yeah. Hey, don't make me feel bad about myself. Trying to guilt
I
me.
love it.
I get it.
Are you are you
All
are
right.
you enjoying not working?
Yeah, I've been on vacation here and it's been awesome. I know
Refreshes
you're
your
a big
battery.
wheel this weekend. You're doing Cincinnati. I actually
Cincinnati.
working this weekend too. Um,
WKRP.
in Cincinnati. If you ever listen to Yacht Rock, they'll play it every once in a while. Takes
No
you
way.
right back. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and
I
that
love
song,
that.
like, guy had one song. It was a pretty good song to
Yeah.
write, you know. So
Baby, if you're ever wondering whatever became of me.
yeah,
I'm living on the airways in Cincinnati, WKRP.
I like how he gets in there, moving up and down the dial. Like, it's pretty
Yeah,
good. There's a lot- That's
that's good.
good. Yeah. So we're doing Goal Knights are out west, or out west. Well, if they're out west, they
Out west.
wouldn't. Yeah,
Oh,
the
look at
other
you.
west,
No, no,
the
no,
other
no, no,
west.
no. You can't tease me about Columbus anymore.
No, that's right. They're in the Western. They're playing that
Because
Western Conference team, New
you put New
Jersey,
Jersey
tomorrow.
in the New Jersey in the Western Conference.
So
I
I'm
love it.
looking forward to that.
Are you
See how
working
they
it?
do
When do
out
you work again?
east. Next week I gotta go back.
What game?
But
What game?
here, hang on a second. Gonna
What
go
game?
see
What game?
the mighty the mighty Henderson Silver Knights play the Bakersfield
Ooh,
Condors Saturday
mm,
night. And I'm looking forward to that game because that's Edmonton's
that'll be a
farm team
brawl.
and Vegas's farm team, and they just played each other last weekend. And Bakersfield is quite the town, and they do have quite the home ice advantage. I think their building takes 9,000 people, and they had 8,955 in there the other night. It's pretty good for
No
minor league
way.
hockey, man. Yeah, so
That's really
we,
good.
we probably like we're a big fan of Dwight Yoakam and the streets of Bakersfield. We got to give a little shout out to the Bakersfield community for supporting their team
Definitely
like
a
that.
tip of the
So
hat to that.
yeah, yeah, really good, really
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
So yeah, yeah.
impressive.
So,
All right.
anyways, all right. Well, hey, you safe travels, and you I want you
You
to
don't have any
put.
shout outs?
Yeah, I'm just was gonna finish off. I can go with a couple, but go for it. Do you want to
Okay.
start, or do you want me to?
The new neighbors came out to my show the other night and they had a good time. So it was risky to invite the new neighbors. What if I was too offside? They seemed to they enjoyed it, and we seen one of the ladies on the street, and she's just like, I don't know how you do it. She goes, I know you have a couple in your back pocket, but you're just out there, just running wild. I love it.
That's so
It'll be a good time.
true, eh? You know what? We've always said it. We could go into a restaurant and I could come up with my best line and I might get coffee thrown in my face or slapped by the waitress and you'll say something. She's like, oh, yeah, oh, that's so funny. Except when it's at home and then you try that same
No,
stuff at home and Cab's like,
roll of
no,
the eyes.
not on my watch. Nope, you can't
This
say
is
that.
this is
So,
this is the response I get at home. Eyeballs roll, and then back of the head.
yeah.
So that's
So,
my shout out to the neighbors that have been they've been a big the new neighbors. We moved in here in March. We were gone for 4 months. So we've been around for a couple months and we've gotten to know them and just really nice people. We're really happy with our neighborhood.
yeah, good until I give you a plan on how to replant all your pots and move your pots around. And if they
Oh,
giving you the
they've
new
already
landscaping, this
that's
is going to
Carlo.
work
That's
better for
Carlos
us,
on the other side.
Carlos.
Carlo on the other side. You should do this. You should do this. You should go back to your house.
Hey, I can't wait until he comes over. We've had an architect look this over. We think it's going to be good. So, uh, oh
That's
man,
what you guys are doing with your kitchen.
it would be easy to shout out our old friend, who we're going to start having on more if we can. We've had him on once. Easy to shout out Rick, our friend Rick Ball, but I'm going to shout out another friend of mine who, just have had coffee with them the last couple of weeks and we're getting back, my old friend Nate Ewell.
Oh, that's nice.
Nate's awesome. He worked with the Capitals for years. He worked with the Golden Knights for years, and he treated me so well when when things I got on a little bit with the VGK. So just a little shout out to Nate, and we went out for coffee and actually breakfast with him and his wife a couple weeks ago too. So I think Nate and I are just about going steady. I haven't really checked with him on it, but
Love it. Can't
he's
wait to see him in a Sharple jacket.
oh yeah. When you see him start walking around with the Sharples equipment hat on, you'll know. But good guy and good guy. And just a little shout out to Nate, who's on his way up to the biggest little city. Is Reno the biggest little city in the West or the biggest little city in the world?
It's the biggest little trailer park ever.
I wasn't going there, but I told him take a picture in front of the sign. So see if we can get a picture of Nate in front of the sign, put it up next week. But it's going up to
Get
see his
right
son.
on get right on the railway tracks that go through the center of town in between two casinos.
That's when I knew I'd made it in aviation. I never knew what I had made it in hockey.
Oh,
But aviation, my first one was my first job was when I was between the Greyhound bus station and the lumber mill, and you had to walk through a metal detector to get in and out of the hotel. Like, yeah, this is
No
pretty
way.
good. But
What
funny
airline
enough,
was that for?
that was when I first started flying regional. But then here's one for you. This is my talking John Esquaga's Nugget in Reno. Loved that place, but we were right beside, on the one side, like you said, the railway and the tank farms, and the other side was I think it's I-70 that runs through there. So, but I loved it. You go back into those rooms, you're right back in the 70s. So
That's
I didn't
awesome.
mean to shout out John Esquaga's Nugget, but it was fun. So he's going up to see his son at UNR this weekend, Brooks. So have a good weekend, and I don't even know what day of the week it is. Oh, we're getting close to the weekend though. Thursday.
We're getting close.
Yep.
Thursday,
All right.
but this will be out Friday.
We hope
Loved
so.
all.
Loved all.